It's the daily Warzone final time. I just thought I'll just mention it in the stream room. And okay. Okay, so it starts in about a minute. 25 have entered so far. Average rating 2135. If you want to pop by the Kingscrusher Cafe, it's a room on the left. Some icons on Chesscube, and the bottom from one is purple for rooms, and if you click that, it's down the room list. And okay, so this is 7 o'clock UK time. 31 have entered so far. 32. 2160. Average rating is quite high. Average rating for the number of people there. Okay, it's going down a bit. 2160, 32. And let's see. Should be starting shortly. I think I'll try and play Gambits tonight, as usual. Actually, I think I'm most comfortable just playing Gambits. So, okay. $21.50 average rating. Wow. 37 have entered. Should be starting. Should be. $38 now. 2154. I'll start revising for my winning chess strategies book by Serwan soon. This, okay. It's one of my favourite strategy books at the moment. Okay, we're starting. Okay, so in 1877. Is my mouse okay? I hope so. Try and trap the bishop. Actually, 95 here. I think something's gone wrong here with Black's setup. I think there's something subtly wrong with it. I think I'll go with this. Something more than subtle has gone wrong with it. Okay, someone's scoreboard quite quickly, but that 95 shouldn't have been so effective to threaten to double pawns. Okay. Oh, is this going to be a default? 1934. So if this is a default, I'll be doing well in the tournament. Cool. Okay, little bit of a flying start. I'll try and gambit here, or generally play aggressive. So this Austrian attack is keeping it at bay with the strong point of e5. Use this pin here with queen g3. I hope that's good. Or bishop f4 maybe. Maybe queen g3 first, then bishop f4 after. So I've got that nice pin. So if knight h5, just I'll take with the queen. If bishop d6, bishop f4, there's knight h5 there. Okay, doesn't come into question just yet. What about queen g7 here? He's going to castle queenside, do nasty stuff. If he takes, then bishop d6. Can I do something with this knight? Move it to f5. So knight d4 to f5 might be cool. Oh, it looks ideal if I get a knight to f5, really. Got to be on g7 on d6. If I take on d6, then e5 collapses. If he plays g6, I can still play knight f5. If he plays king h8, well, still knight f5. And it's good that this isn't check, otherwise that would be a bit of a problem. Okay, if rook f7, knight h6, he could move maybe this knight to protect g7. Is bishop c4 going to be good? What about this d file? Interesting. Okay, I expect moving the knight doesn't look too bad in the circumstance. Maybe I'll just take on d6 and take on e5 though. I've got this kind of fork on g7. It takes on f1, I suppose. There's bishop c4 coming up. Okay, so maybe just go with my h pawn. Oh, there's knight e4, which he didn't play. I think he's just blundered because g7 overload. He had knight e4 just then. Bit of luck. That would have been a pain. Okay, flying start still. Not too many minutes have gone. And to get a few points, it's nice. Aha! Even better. Points multiplier going up. Oh, a big gun. 2-3, 6-3. I'm hoping this is a comfortable opening. Can I play bishop f7? He's tempting me. I'll put this bishop over here. Can I not simply just play for, well, the f file, get my king off this sensitive diagonal, put the queen on g3 as usual, put I g7 and e5. He's got knight h5, which he has used. Okay. Just a pain. If I kick this knight, then knight e5. Why can't I just kick this knight? There's no knight g3 just yet. I'll be on f7 if the knight moves. Is this good news? I hope it's good news. I hope he's blundered. h3 might actually turn out to be a good move here. In principle, it's weakening squares, but if I can win this pawn, then f7 is a problem. Okay, it looks good. It looks as though bishop c5 is suspect. So knight f6, knight e5. Unless he's got bishop d6 or something. Okay, he's got knight g3 coming up. That's pretty deadly. Aha. I understand now. That's a real pain. What do I do about that? Oh dear. Oh no. There's rook f5, I suppose. It's a bit desperate. I think I might have had it here. Well, I've got bishop f7 if the other one moved. I think, no, he's got a point. Okay, I've just had it, I think. Yeah, on the dark squares, that was an amazing sacrifice. Oh dear, I didn't see that at all. That knight g3 is so powerful. Give him that. Okay, try and gambit here. I think winning quickly and losing quickly is important. I'll drag it on anyway. Hopefully not too many losses. Pushing the knight back. Oh, going into d3. I'll just go here, knight d3. Well, knight. Okay, this looks tasty. For knight g4, I'm on f2. Don't think that helps. Does it? There's knight d5 potentially. Whatever that does. But now knights protecting each other. Try and castle queenside, or just get the queens. I'll just try and get the queen off. That's probably a simple way of doing it, because these knights surely are making life difficult for white. This diagonal, maybe bishop b5. I'm hoping bishop b5 is okay, because this pin could be handy. I think something like rook c8 to c2 coming up. That pin on e2 could be handy. Or b5, b4. I think putting a rook here. Actually, playing for f4 might be good as well. Oh, okay, I'll take that guy. Put knight back on d3. I'll win b2 here. I'll win c4, win e3. If I play a check here. On the bishop, I'm threatening knight c2. Round the roundabout we go. Okay, not bad. Surely. Although this, I don't know, g4 could be playing up double rooks for rook c2. So this knight's now threatened. Okay, I think time maybe try and do something with these rooks. Maybe bishop f2 is a threat here for mate. Cool. Okay, a little bit of a... This guy's, I don't know, chasing me. I'm wary to go into this line, but hope for the best. Now this is the one, knight a3. I've been reading about and looking at chess games for knight a3 here. I'm hoping it's given me a dynamic game. I hope there's no killer check for so knight c7. Ooh, what? This is better than anticipated. Much better. Morris Smith nightmare declined. That's the first time I've won in so quickly in that Morris Smith decline line, and the first time I've used knight a3. I've been waiting to use that knight a3 move. It's mentioned in the book on the Morris Smith that I've got by Esserman. Knight a3. It keeps things dynamic. Ah, queen a5. Maybe would have been good. Can I get the bishop power? Is he going to play a check? He's going to go in for this. Okay. I'm covering h5. Actually, that's important. Otherwise, queen h5. Can I kick this guy? Am I getting murdered here? Bishop b7 maybe? Follow up with knight d4. Oh, things are getting scary. got this pressure here. Bishop f3 is a move, forcing move. I think it's simple stuff. Oh, bishop h6. Yeah, bishop h6. Got to stop bishop h6. That was terminal, surely. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm letting him mate me with queen g6 now. Get rid of this bishop before I get mated. I can't go and trap this queen, can I? What about with bishop g4? Oh, again he's got this mating threat. Can I try and win the queen here? Not yet. Oh, I'll try and take this bishop with a fork. Try and win this pawn on d3. Or h4. Get in line for h2 if I play. Okay, like this. I can get lots of pawns. Get a nice position here. Get my exchange back. Oh, well, I like that bishop. I think I want to keep it. Just in case, like bishop e2 to f3 would have been good. Oh, hang on, he's got all the time here as well. He's like 25 seconds up. So what can I do here? Uh-oh. No, no, no. No good. And this bishop d5. It's blocking that. I think I've got to somehow expect a miracle here. It's not going to happen, is it? Unless h5, 21 seconds. The miracles happen from this sort of position. Um, 14, doubt it. I'm going to be out of time. It's hopeless. I think this is another one to just quickly resign. It's a shame. I think it's good. He's only 2073. It's, I don't know, it's just sometimes it's tough. But I think the clock time odds is pretty bad. Sometimes. Now this doesn't look too... What about this knight a3 again? Intriguing. Really? That looks a bit weakening. I'll just go for simple stuff. Like f7. Okay, now, say, I don't know. It's difficult to mate in this position. Okay. Yes, okay. Queen g7 or something. Queen g7, not yet. Bishop h7 first. Intriguing. What's going on here? Queen g7 after? Okay, so knight e6 or queen g7. Maybe queen g7. Okay. What's going on? Okay, I can play for bishop g6. That's interesting. Am I don't know. I'll try and get his king out before my queen gets in big trouble. Bishop e6, protecting g8. Alright, at least I'm protecting g8, but don't know, he could just go for b2. Or is he going to just double that? Okay, I'll just in case. I think that helps king safety. Probably not. Is c4? Well, just bishop d5. What about bishop d5 coming up? Once he stops harassing my queen. The knight f6. Okay, queen goes back. I'm on d5 again. Oh, there's rook h3 almost. Oh, that's his point. Okay. I'm getting mated with rook h3. Interesting. Got to protect this diagonal then. I don't know. This looks terrible. Oh, he's given his queen. That might help. Oh, mouse slip. I thought rook h3 is almost mating. Why not bishop g4 would have been interesting. Bishop a6. Oh, he's got a reasonable position. Knight g4 would be interesting. Oh no. Knight e5. I don't know. This one. Try and win g5 like this. Nope, that's not happening. This looks silly. Can I get an F file? If I get this F file. A slight weak pawn here. Can I get something on G2? I doubt it, but I'm on D3 for a moment. So bishop B7. Say something like F3. Yeah. It's not going anywhere really. It's pretty solid. Protect against queen e6 with that anyway. I think this is gone now. This position. There's not much to do. But I hope. Now I'm losing all my pawns. Well, can I do something with the king? If I get my king to something like e3, would he let me do that? No. I can't really coordinate. Oh, that might help though. Bit of a gift, to say the least, in the circumstance. Okay, back in business here. Bishop f3 threat. Okay, I didn't think his position was that good to go down the rook. But maybe it is. It's 33 seconds. Okay. So if I go for that G2 one, for bishop F1, been a bit lucky in these games. Keep my king off the dark squares, otherwise there's going to be a nasty fork with that bishop. Pin this guy. Okay, that's easy without the pawns being connected. like this. Whoa. Yep. Okay. Okay, so what's going on here? F5, knight G5. E5 and knight E4. I don't know. So say he castles. I think actually knight G5, just see if I can get in queen H5 and knight F7. Just create the weakness. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I might go for queen G3 and F5 now. That's D4. It's A3 just about. No, he's on this other one as well. This hasn't worked out that well. Bishop C5 is knight E4. This is the only thing I can do here with this pen. I suppose the check, I'm going to be my king. Going to D6 soon, I wonder. Things did get messy in this game, for sure. I wonder, okay, queen G6 here for knight F6 could be dangerous. We'll be excited to get this knight out. So knight F6 takes, I'm on G7. I'm extending the scope of this bishop. It looks pretty dangerous. Okay. Took a long time over that decision. Too long. Okay. Dangerous customer here. Try and gambit. Some sort of outbid counter gambit. He's blundered his bishop. That might help. Double the knife. Oh, that's generous. Okay. Okay, bishop G5 and F4. Here we come. Maybe castle queenside here. But what about just in that position? I had E5. Okay, I'll try castle queenside. Oh, he's got this bishop a6 stuff. It's going to be a pain, isn't it? That's bishop c4. Oh, I'll try and protect e4 anyway. It's getting nasty. I can't castle anywhere. I can't get. Can I get this guy out? I can play rook. I can castle. That's good news. Right, so the knights are looking pretty anyway. Oh, bishop c5 is happening soon. Okay. Am I going to get pressure on g7? I'll put this overhead. Neat. It looks neat anyway. So king h1 and knight d3 to f4, maybe to h5. This knight can do that for me. Little attacking knight over here, threatening all sorts. Blast open this bishop as well on g7. I like queens sitting on g3. They look good. They're striking g7 in the centre, d6, c7. Dual purpose. This looks such a pleasant position. A threat of mates. Okay, so yeah, I'll go for this knight f6. I'll get this dark square bishop, I think. Oh, hang on. No, queen c5 is not totally winning my bishop or anything, so not yet, but it's about to. If I take on f7 here, or I need an accurate move, I think. I don't know. I'll just move the bishop to d4 for a moment. Covers the check on c5, and I just want to double basically my rooks, and then rook g6 to the bishop moved. Okay, if I protect f4 at the same time here, and then try and double, that's good. And queen g5. Okay, he's gone for this. Okay, there's queen f2 here. I'm pinning, threatening queen f7. He's only got 3 seconds anyway, but he's got good compensation for the exchange. That would be pretty nasty, that trap he's just set for f1. If I take the rook e1, pretty brilliant trap to set there. Absolutely brilliant. Trap, rook h5, rook e1, end game for me. Oh no, not this guy again. Oh no, he's a danger man. Let's hope he's not playing as strongly as the other one. I'll try and avoid his gambits. Oh, just managed to nearly lose straight off the bat. Okay, maybe I've got a good gambit going here with knight d4. Take on f5, got the centre, attacking c2. But he plays something like knight f3. Ah, okay. I'll just take this guy. Well, if I get to play rook f7, okay, not free of charge, taking a pawn. Oh, there's knight g6. Well, if I can tuck my king away on the queen side. I can double rooks. Trying to be optimistic about that. I'm covering f5 anyway, threatening c2. It looks as though rook h4 might be good. I'll play rook h4 here. If he takes, there's rook d4. If he takes like this, I don't know, queen h3 for queen g2. Or just here, I think I've got good compensation because it's not castling. So knight h4 and queen h3. I'm going to play knight g2. Stop him castling. Knight f3 or d4. I'll play for d4. Don't want his bishop doing much in this game. I don't want to swap it off for mine. Oh, he's got queen b5 on the cards. Okay, if I shut down queen b5, he's back on the dark squares though. Stop the rook from using queen. Get that rook out. Pin this guy. There's queen h7 if needed. Try and stop him using b4. Try and pin this bishop down to the rook with queen e4. Oh, he's got pressure. I'll dare him to take because I've got queen e1. Has he got d6? Have I got bishop b4 coming up? Uh-oh. He hasn't got d6 here, I'll take his queen. Queen d3? Queen, this looks dangerous. Queen c1? Have I got revenge? Revenge is sweet. It's a dish best served cold, as they say. Okay. Defender couldn't defend. Turbocharging. Okay, turbocharge. My favourite. When I play knight c3 routinely, this is a fantastic gambit sometimes. Threats of knight d4, knight b4 can be difficult to parry. So a3, knight d4, e3, knight b4. I think best is moving bishop, which he hasn't done. This loses a piece. Going to lose the exchange potentially as well. Cool, that's very generous. Quick resign there. Let's try a gambit like this. Experimental. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. As long as I get my queen to h4, I'll be happy. That pawn's going to be immune. That was d6 here almost. For bishop h7, I'm not tempted because I don't want to give up my bishop. It's just like a bishop exchange, really. I could have taken on e7, Muppets. Come on, think. Could have taken on e7. Bishop h6 on h6. Oh, it's rook f6. I'm in a self pin, so under g6. What is that? What do I do about g6? Maybe bishop g5 on g6. That's pretty good. Shall Surely there's knight e4 and queen d6. Or bishop d4 here. I think I'll leave that bishop installed there. I want to play queen h6. So queen h6 is on the cards here, with the knight protecting against this queen. Cool. Okay. Uh-oh. Is Hunk wanting revenge? I guess he's wanting revenge. Can I get a good French defense in this line? Okay, I suppose knight c3 to a4. I'll put the bishop back and hope for the best. In fact, f6 or not yet. Yeah, he's giving me the bishop pair. It's a bit provocative. I can go back for bishop g5. Otherwise I'm playing c5 here, I think. Okay, try and get rid of... There's not much else. Bishop h5? I know. If I take 1a2, otherwise there's bishop e3, but knight f5 is controlling e3. I think I've got to be careful here. That knight's now pinned, which gives me a chance for rook g8 maybe, with king moves. Chance for c5, that'd be cool. f6 here just to stop queen e5 for a moment. So I want to play c5, bishop d6. Any clever stuff here? I don't know. Oh, okay. I have to keep solid with the pawns at least anyway. Get my pawns together. Can I get this pawn as well? So he takes, moves the knight. Actually, I can use the G file. No. Oh, he's got knight f4. Winning d5, unfortunately. Okay, so it's there, something like rook e5. If I can get to play e4, that will disconnect the. I was holding up that d5 quite nicely. I think I've got to speed up here. Okay, so e4 and battery on the thing. I've got g5 for knight f6 now. Uh-oh. There's rook e5. Ah. I'm losing the exchange as well, which hasn't gone for. Get my queen to e4. Queen h3. Bit lucky there. Okay, oh, I've been overtaken. Okay, Pyrrha. Blimey. I'll go for a quick E5. To stop knight F6. Oh, gambit here because my king's in the centre as well. What about just bishop b5? This bishop's loose anyway, so maybe something like... Okay, bishop g5 and queen c4 later. Knight f6, knight e5. That's knight e4, that's queen e4. Okay, we'll try and trap this bishop or something. His knight's kind of problematic. Castle queenside, there's bishop a6. What about b4 coming up? Or just, for bishop a3. Where's this queen go? Or take on h6. That's more tempting. Castle's queenside. There's queen f5 to stop. Or here, just to stop castling either side. I want to try and get in knight f5. Really? If I get in knight f5, so you can't castle queenside. What about knight f5 here when I've got a chance? There's bishop e6. Okay. Oh, he can castle. That's bad news, isn't it? There's knight... Oh, there was knight... Okay, knight g3 just about. That's the only thing I can do, actually. No, this is not good. Pre-move. Pre-move. Uh-oh. Knight e4... Oh, I've got to get out of this mess. Somehow. Knight e4... Try and block this bishop in, or play for f5. He's not mating me on g1 just yet with his coordination. I'm going to try and block that bishop in. If I get this knight over here to do something. Knight e3 to d5. I've got knight g4 coming up. If he didn't take on h3, I would have had knight g4. Okay, his rook's kind of trapped. There is knight d5 using the pin. Okay, I'm finally... Unless there's anything better. Use the c5 square here. Let's defile. Whoa. Knight f5 to stop. Oh, blimey. He's making me, he's threatening to make me. And he's got running a pawn I can't do anything about. Taking all my pawns. It's just not on. Cheeky. Okay. Okay, Pyrrha's really mowing up the field. What's going on here? He won 19 games in a row as well. Okay, Pyrrha. Okay. This is catchable. No. You can tell from this column 19 games in a row. Okay. Surely, I don't know, it looks tempting. What about 95 and bishop b5? It looks good. He's not mating on d1 for any nasty stuff. c7 would be a good one if the queen moves. Bishop d7 is mating with the pawn controlling d8 if the queen moves. Get this guy. Piece up. Centralize. Kick this guy for a sec. I don't want to go in this pin straight off the bat. Can I kick the bishop first or play rook b4 here? Oh, there's bishop a5. Okay, there's knight c4 now for me. Oh, there was. I'll just manually put the king over here. Although rook a8. What about c3? Oh. Okay, plan. What's the plan? It is a piece up. Let's win d5. Knight d5. That's a good knight anyway. That's a good bishop as well now. Knight e7 would win the rook. Two rooks up. But this guy's 60 ahead. 60 ahead. Can I try and come second today? I'm hoping to come second today. Okay, if I go for this c-file, there's rook c3, knight a2 business. I'll play rook c8 for rook c3. Like rook c3 here would be pretty tasty, surely. Yeah? Not really. What about for the c2 square? That's being annoying. Now he's going to take on e4, I guess. There's knight g3, maybe. He's got rook g1. What about h5 there? Okay, I'll take here now. Go back to c2 business. I don't mind doubling there. Okay, nice pin. There's bishop b4. Nice skewer. He's tied down a bit to d3. Take this guy. Oh, he's got bishop g5. It's queen d7. There's knight c5. I'll block out knight c5. Okay, have I got back row issue? Actually, what has he done? Has he got a back row mate? I wouldn't have thought so. Hoping not. My king's got an escape plan. If he plays rook queen e8, I just take. Okay, cool. But I just can't catch up this guy. Can I go for an unsubtle set of mates here or something? Okay, so how would I be unsubtle in this position? Like h4, knight g5, bishop f4 first, I think. Oh, okay, knight g5. That is because he's released pressure on the centre anyway. This rook can swing like this. Okay, so knight c4 gives me rook h3 to g3. This sort of thing. Knight f6. Okay. Well, that's killjoy. Ah. I have to carry on the attack like this. Piece down. This h pawn could be dangerous. Play knight g5 for moving the h pawn, which means maybe it's c4 now. Any good stuff going on? Not yet. It seems. King d2 to e3, carnivorous king. Give me material there. I'll take that. Go back to this D file. Press on. We'll just tempt him to take because of rook d8. Still rook d8 is going to be good. I think c6 is good. Maybe just the check, the check. Give me lots of pawns. I want to play knight f7 for knight d6 at some point. Bring the king in here. Or what about knight e6? Let's bring the, what about rook a7? Oh, come on, rook a7. I'll take this guy for a sec. I think this e-pawn's going to be fun. Also, knight e6 is on the cards here. I'll bring the king in, or this e-pawn. I think bringing a king in is often good fun. King d7. Trying to avoid a stalemate. 2 minute 30 with. Blimey. He won 22 games in a row. I mean, come on. Wasn't that some sort of virus in one of the films with Tom Cruise? Cape virus. Okay. Alright, he's on my bishop. I can develop here. I suppose bishop d3. I haven't got time to win this game. I don't think. Tournament's ending in 1 minute 24. So, I can try my F pawn as a final fling. Let's queen this position. It's unlikely to succeed. Bishop h5 and f3. Oh, there's actually rook d6, rook g6. My bishop's controlling e8. I mean, it's pretty solid. It's not happening. And there's a nice back row tactic there. If I take that, I was getting back row mated. I can only hope he can lose on time if the tournament takes ages to complete. His pawn is going to queen his pawn simply. I suppose he's got 96 almost. Intriguing. I can't do any naughty tricks. H-file. Can't do anything naughty on the H-file. I can't see how I'll get out of this. Oh, there's rook e1 for rook h6. Hang on a sec. He's getting a bit short on time. No. I was going to change that. I was going to change. Oh. Anyway. Alright. Second is good. Considering I think this guy didn't matter what I did. Hope you enjoyed that. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.